MrYorkieLoverFitness.com. Ladies and gentlemen, the first man to build 21-inch biceps, drug-free.
My friends, we got to talk about the protein mystery, which fascinates me only because I thought it was probably so much talk about it. I get a lot of emails from guys want to know what should they take, what is too much, how much should they take, how important carbohydrates is, and etc. Now, let me tell you something, my friends. The problem with most of us, especially today, because I'm from the old school, they want it quick. They don't want to think. They don't want to just tell me right here. But it doesn't work that way with the body. The body talks to you. It's like Chinese algebra, but it talks to you. And you have to be able to understand and listen. Now, there's only one substance we take in our bodies that repair and maintain muscle tissue, and that's protein. Now, you get all these guys running all around with these cults, mix this bean with that bean and that bean and that bean. Hey, come on. Nature never did that. You think the caveman mixed beans? I'm just saying. The point simply is there's amino acids in all of these things, but they're not complete. And being that they're not complete, you don't know the combination that will make them efficient for your body for building muscle. When you take animal product, the complete protein is there. You don't have to worry about black-eyed peas or this bean. And first of all, none of them know the amount of aminos in these things, except that they can contain aminos. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to bring across to you is simply the old school was 50 grams per 100 pounds of body weight. Now, let me tell you something, my friends. There's no science behind this. It's all guesswork. A lot of guys see this and, figures gospel. It's not gospel. They're guessing. Nobody really knows. But now you see, here's what we talk about. When we were training, we ate loads of protein. You know why? Because we felt so strong, rejuvenated when we ate protein. We didn't feel the same way, but we didn't eat much carbohydrates in those days anyhow. We were more or less meat people, fish and so forth. But when you finish your workout, my friends, and you finish it and you go eat, if you don't feel a surge in your body, if you don't feel swollen as that body sucks up that protein, you haven't got enough protein. If you go in there with one of these people with these vegetable salads and all that, your stomach is full, but your muscles are starving. And your muscles talk to you. So when you go, think about it when you eat your next meal and you get a good protein meal after you train, and you feel the surge in the body as the body sucks up that protein to revitalize you. See, you get a plate of Brussels sprouts, you're going to get that. Or plate of beans, you're not going to get it. It's that simple. Now, as far as the protein is concerned, it varies. Don't worry about getting too much. Worry about not getting enough. See, because protein is multi-fats. You got to remember another important fact about protein, my friends. The body uses protein for carbs if you don't have enough carbs, and it uses the rest for muscle building. Now, carbohydrates cannot be converted to protein. They don't have the conversion part. But protein can be converted to carbs. So the most important thing, the brain doesn't use protein, it uses carbs. See, so the first thing as far as energy is concerned is carbs. But protein will give you energy. I'm not saying to use protein for energy because it's too expensive. But don't worry about your carbs. Worry about your protein. Now, if you, based on training and size, now if you're a 200-pound guy, based on my experience and experience of all the bodybuilders I grew up with since I was knee high, 50 grams of protein was like considered getting through, but that was minimum. 50 grams per 100 pounds of body weight. You know what I mean? If you weigh minimum, if you weighed, say, 200 pounds, you usually got 100 to 200 grams of protein. That was considered minimum, you know, but that's really minimum. We ate so much more protein than that, it was crazy. But I want you to remember, don't worry about overdosing on protein. You know what you worry about, my friend? Chocolate cake. That's what you worry about. Apple pie. Ice cream sundaes. That's what you worry about. Because you know, my friends, they have to be burnt up. There's no other capacity for them. They can do nothing else but be utilized for fuel. And if you sit down and have a big piece of pie and some ice cream or whatever and sit on your ass, that's going to put an extra weight based on your activity and the body need. So I would recommend, if you weigh 100 pounds, I would recommend a minimum of 100 grams of protein. Minimum. As far as maximum is concerned, it's based on output. You see, they said 50 grams per 100 pounds of body weight. Some people say 50 grams per 50 pounds of body weight. It's all guesswork. You work out this guesswork because I can only give you a background and go by your feelings. If you eat your meal and don't feel energized and don't feel that muscle swelling, you didn't get enough protein. Because when you get enough protein, that body says, thank you. And you thrive accordingly. So what I recommend you do, based on activity, because you know you can gain weight on protein. Protein's got calories. You know, if you sit around, I don't think you can sit around on your ass and eat a couple of pounds of steak a day and it's okay because it's protein. No. I mean, it's okay. You're not going to get fat, as fat as you get if you had a couple of pounds of cake. But protein, try to get 50 grams per 100 pounds of body weight. Minimum. Minimum. And you'd be in the safe vein. My friends, to be continued.
Wait a minute. Before you click away, I want you to subscribe, like, comment, hell, even dislike if you want to. At least do something before you get out of here.